Okay, last day of being 21. Technically, I'm already 22, but not really technically either because I think I was born in the evening of the 12th anyways, so still 21, but I'm gonna keep up with what I've been doing, logging each year. It's just to make other people maybe have something they see and they're like, "Oh, look at how this person's doing." Um, it'll help them feel like, "Am I where I need to be?" I mean, everybody has different lives, but, there it provides some comfort that someone's going through the same struggle. I think that's the point I'm trying to make as far as, like, finding your place in the world and being a young adult, right? But it's for me as well. It's to show me, like, "Hey, you've grown a lot more since the last year than you think you have." Because a lot of times we make so much progress and we feel like we haven't made any progress at all, until you look back at where you were last year. So I want to keep track of where I am. That way I can look back the next year and see how far I've come. So that's the point of this. The video wasn't on my channel for a bit because I privated it. I put it private for a long time because I did have a job interview and I didn't want them to see that video because I was kind of complaining about my previous job. So but I think it's fine now because I'm pretty secure in the job I have. Sorry, my hair is a mess as well. I'm about to go to bed because I got work tomorrow. It's the first day I actually work on my birthday, so that's gonna be fun. Um, anyways, I need to give a quick update because I'm low on phone storage. I still feel like I haven't made a lot of progress, but I have. I I had a certain job before. It wasn't it's not a horrible job. It's just not my dream job, and I'm very ambitious. I want to pursue my dream. And I still don't have my dream job, but I think I'm sort of promoted. I'm not making much more money, but it's a much better position, I guess I should say. And I'm actually wearing um the shirt where I work at. So yeah, I probably shouldn't be wearing this shirt, but it's okay. I'll private this video, worst case scenario. Don't expect it to go viral. I don't expect the wrong people to find it. Anyways, oh my gosh, I'm a mess. I'm so tired. Anyways, it's a better position, but it's still not my dream job, and I'm really trying to pursue my dream job. I really am. I want to be a cartoonist. I am a cartoonist, but I want to make a living off of that, off of my comic series that I've been making. I have a separate channel for that if you'd like to check it out and support it. But it's my own independent comic series, and I want it to become popular so I can maybe put it on stage because I also have a passion for theater, and I think this cartoony sort of comic would work really great on stage. I've been making progress in the comics, very slow, but my goal is to go faster. But I'm still proud of the work of the comics I've done so far. I've done a lot of theater this year because I've been wanting to do theater. I have a passion for theater, but I never done theater in the past, and now I've gotten to do theater this year because last year I did my one and first musical. And then I did like a few stage shows, but they were minor roles. This year I got my first title role in a show, like where I actually have a character, and then I did a ton of ensemble work and I learned so much about singing, dancing, and what the directors do and what different type of directors do because each show I did was from a different community, theater, each at different levels. So I think it was such a great experience, and it did cause a lot of conflict at home because it's like, why are you doing this? It's not worth it. You're not getting paid. Are you really getting experience? You should be focusing on promoting yourself in the job you have. It's just so you could get paid more. Um, and to me, it's like getting paid more isn't more important. I want to go through the trenches. I want to struggle for my dream job, but that's easy for me to say, when I'm still living with my parents. So I understand, you know, people who tell me different. I'm not going to name any names of my personal life. Um, but I understand their perspective, even though it's hard for me to accept. And yeah, I got promoted in my job. I really do adore this job I have. I do like it a lot. It's just, I know I have a certain, like, I felt the purpose. I felt the drive. Like, I felt like I was meant to make cartoons. I was meant to tell stories. So even though I love the job I have right now, um, I feel like I can achieve what I set out to do my whole life, and I want to still pursue that. Um, but I also need to I need to get promoted where I am in the job that I don't really want because I still need to get paid more. My goal as I turn 22 is to get promoted, meaning I have to pass a certain test that I've been failing multiple times, which is why I've been stuck sort of um, where I am. So to get paid more, pass a test, get promoted, um, and I have the summers off and then take the summers to I want to focus on storyboarding. I want to dive a lot more into animation as well. Maybe making an actual cartoon instead of just the comic will give my series more attention, and then I can put it on stage. And my goal is to no longer act, even though acting is so much fun. It's going to be hard for me to give that up, but I'm not going to be an actor. I want to be a director. I want to direct the show that I'm going to put on stage. So my goal, I can't just jump straight into director. I have some directing experience, but I can't just do it for a community theater right off the bat. I need to build it up. So I started as an actor. Maybe I can go into stage managing would be a goal. And then maybe, hopefully at some point I could direct something this upcoming year. Or write a script. I do have scripts in my documents, my drives. I'd love to submit those, and I've submitted them before, but none of them have gotten accepted. I hope to continue to work on them to make them better, and maybe one will get accepted, and hopefully I can direct what I wrote. But if not, it's a step to at least get my written work out there. Not for my cartoon, because my cartoon, I'm saving that for me to do it. It's my baby. It's my passion project. So I want to direct that one, but yeah, this year felt a little bit better. It did go by fast. I felt like I didn't get a whole lot done, but it felt super busy. Um, and maybe it's because there was so much going on and it all went by so fast that it may feel like I didn't get a lot done, but I think I did. I think I'm in a completely different place than where I was last year, and I hope to continue to grow. Um, I started doing a lot more comic conventions. I don't think I did that many last year. And that gives my comic more attention, so that's good. I'm trying to think of the little things that I don't notice that I've done. Um, it's hard because I do still feel like a loser who just does my own thing and lives with my parents, but I'm trying to make progress in my passion and find a place, build a career off of it. Um, I wish I could talk a lot more, but again, I don't want to lose storage. So that'll be it. I'll see y'all next year. I'm still going to post fun and random things on this channel. I don't do it often because YouTube is not my job. It's just whenever I feel like posting stuff. But I am in a Powerpuff Girl phase, and I'm particularly obsessed with the character Mojo Jojo. So you might see some Mojo Jojo videos on this channel in the next few weeks or a month or so. But next year you'll see me again. I might try to do another promotional update for my comic as well on this channel, because it's been a while since I put my comic out on this channel, my personal channel, versus the channel that's actually dedicated to my comic. So yeah, that's it. If you want to know more about why I decided to do this video series, I kind of talked about it, but I talked a lot more in my turning last day being 20 years old, I think it was last year. I talked a lot more because that year really did suck. And this year it was rough, but it was a lot better, I think. It's still hard. I still feel like a loser, but it's gonna get better. I'm gonna keep working. I definitely don't always make the right decisions, but I'm hoping somewhere I stumble upon the right thing. And I hope you're doing well if you're a young person, and I hope you're doing well if you're an older person, or no matter how old you are, or maybe if you're a younger person or a kid, this inspires you to really just enjoy life. I will say I didn't enjoy life when I was younger. I was ambitious even when I was younger, just focused on my goal. I didn't go to prom. I didn't hang out with people. I was very antisocial, and I wish I took the time to challenge myself to just ease up and enjoy life a bit more. So take the time to enjoy life, but just think about what you want to do, but don't work so hard to pursue it, especially when you're young. Think about it, and then when you're an adult, that's your time to pursue it. um when you're young, it's a time to get experience, have some thoughts, get some ideas, really know what you want to do and have a plan, and then you do it when you're an adult. But really enjoy life. And even now, as I'm trying to pursue stuff, I still always want to enjoy life, and that's why it was hard, because I did keep myself so busy that I spent less and less time with my family. I feel like I let my friends down sometimes, and I've been learning it's hard to balance your ambition with being there for your loved ones, and that's a lesson I learned as a young person. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, obviously family and friends comes first before ambition, but when you're really in the trenches of like working for your ambition, you do lose touch with your family, and then you have to stop and think, should I just sacrifice my ambition for my family, or am I really sacrificing my family for my ambition? Those types of things are hard, and that's why I had a lot of conflict at home. But I'm hoping I make wise. I think it's about making wiser and smart choices. Like, I didn't need to do 5 shows in one summer. That's what I did. Three would have been perfectly fine, or even two. But I got carried away, and it might have not been the smartest choice to audition for all those. Um, so it's just about making smart choices where you can find that balance, and hopefully I do a better job of that next year. All right, thanks for indulging with me, and hopefully I'll have more phone storage next year so I could talk. I'll talk a bit more. Um, all right. If I missed anything this year that I did, I'll try to talk about that next year. Like, by the way, this year I also did this. I forgot to mention it. Um, Bye.